Welcome back, nerds. This is Green Stuff Studios, and we're making another Beast of Nurgle today. What we're making it from? From a bloat drone, just like last time. But that's the only thing that will be like the last time, because today we're making it look like a big old frog. How are we going to make it look like a frog? Well, we're going to take the bloat drone body, like this, and we're going to cut it up. Take the bloated part and make a big old butt on the frog. Take the upper body and use it for upper body to join. And the butt worm thing hole is going on the belly button. Starting off with 2 sessions of milliput sculpting in the most general sense of the word, since I just slabbed it on there. Since milliput is a horrible thing to work with, but it dries real hard, which is what we're after here. So we have something to sculpt on top of. Use it to fill holes, gaps, give it a general shape, and already at this early stage you can see that this frog is going to have a real dump truck of an ass. Can't wait. And now the video quality takes a turn from bad to worse, as I was visiting my parents, where I don't have a ring light. But we're going to have to make do. At this point I started with the green stuff sculpting, and I did this thigh you can see, the side and the upper body in one session, and then I did the other side, the butt, and the other leg in the other session, or other thigh I would say. Then the belly was one session, and in somewhere in there I also managed to sneak in the scales, as you can tell. And you can also see that by now the plastic part of the butt is completely covered, so I don't know if I really needed it. But it's there now. Finally, I did 2 sessions with the lower leg. All the way down to the foot, but not covering the foot, so I could... Oh, yeah, and here's my green stuff oven that I also made and tried, and it works okay. I'll make a video about that some other time. Because now we're moving on with... Oh yeah, I did... We're back at in my apartment, and I filled in the armholes, 2 of the armholes, and I also did the lower leg, and it's time to make some feet. So this is for you, for the people, I guess. Okay, so it's feet time. I'm pointing at the feet. I drilled holes through the feet, all the way through the thighs, just to be able to ram copper rods there. Okay, so you take 2mm plastic card, you make a paper foot, and then you cut plastic card feet out of the plastic card using the paper foot. These you will then attach to the upper part of the foot, just like that. Marvelous. Next clip. Yeah, oh yeah, thumbs up. Next clip. Okay. Some toes. Yep. Toes. So these were sculpted over 2 sessions. And I also had to write left and right on them, so to remember which one was which. Then I did spent some more time on the feet, just added the webbing and made the claws a bit sharper, and just some general detailing of the shapes, so they weren't just, the toes weren't just round. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right now. The webbing is layered, which I think is a really nice effect. And then I sculpted the front part of the foot. Just 3 raised... Fuck if I know, you get it, you're smart people. And while the clay wasn't completely dried, I shoved the foot on top of it. Then I let it dry, like that. When it was dry, I removed it so I could glue it in place. Yeah. To finish off the feet, I glued them in place, and then I worked a little bit more on the toes. They were easier to work with when they were stuck to the foot, since I had something to hold on to. I added some creasing to the side here on the foot, and it turned out okay, but in the end I added a glob of green stuff where the upper and lower foot met each other that I made more creases in, which I liked better, but it made the side creases a bit fucked up, but in the end I just went with it. Back of the foot, just worked over it with my clay shaper, more creases. Then armature, thick wire and thin wire in a beautiful harmony with some green stuff to make it stick to the joint. Oh, and this is the head. The head was sawn and split in half and then put together with some milliput in between to make it fit the now larger neck hole. I did this shape, I kind of liked it, but then I realized it didn't look froggy enough, so I changed it, which you will see later in the video. What you can take from this is that I decided not to put a mask on this like I did with the last beast. Instead of milliput, the arms got the green stuff as the basic layer, because I couldn't be bothered to mix more milliput and had green stuff lying around. I mean, that's the problem with armature, you need something to sculpt on top of, so I used green stuff this time. I like the general shape of the arms, even though detailing arms is kind of tricky, but we'll get to that. First off, new head. Look at that head. I mean, I'm a big fan of this head. It looks creepy, it looks froggy. Yeah, gorgeous. Now there's just a lot of arms left. I did I added hands that still need detail, but they do have fingers. And they're not the same size, but who gives a shit? Not me at this point, I just want to get this done by now. And I have problems putting it in there. Get in there, you! There we go, okay. I've finished the detailing on the upper arms. Looks good. I also finished the detailing. No, here I am just showing. Look at that, that's a shoulder muscle, and there's a tricep and a bicep and an elbow. And then the lower arm looks horrible. So I'm talking about how I'm gonna replace or maybe add some scales to it. But I ended up cutting it off and replacing it with a lower arm that looked a little bit better. Not perfect, but better. Which we will see in a moment. Almost done with the arms. The arms now have hands, and the hands have detail. The lower arms have been replaced with lower arms that still don't look very good, but good enough, and that's what we're going for at this point, when we just want to get things done. I messed up that arm in a drying accident a little bit. That drying accident, I also, when I was fixing that, I mistakenly put my thumb on this Marcus Laniche I did as well, so I had to fix that. Shouldn't have done that. Anyway. Now we just need to add some more scales above the shoulders, a little bit on the neck joint, and fix a few things on, fix that wrist that's kind of messed up. And just like that, we are done. One froggy boy. We got extra scales on top of the arms that allow for the pose he has. Neck joint is fixed. Arms look good. Hands look good. Marcus looks better. Probably couldn't see it, but it looks better. Yeah, that's a froggy boy. He's all done, and I am quite pleased with the results. Thanks. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed seeing this froggy boy go from 2 pints of milliput to an actual model that I am very, very pleased with. I hope you'll stick around in the future, because there's going to be more resculpts like this coming up. Like a Keeper of Secrets made from a Vermin Lord might be my next project. We'll see. Catch you later. Have a good one.